And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Clay Holmes. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average. So he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Ready to go now. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Clips the corner, and we are underway.
0-1.
The 0-1 and ball one.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Left field. Nimmo has it sized up. One down. Let's take a look at our lineup, and it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game, but can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
And here is Ha-Seong Kim, 2 for 6 so far in the series. Bunting for a hit. And a foul ball. Kim with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. 0-1 now. He swings and fouls one off.
Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So a man aboard. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Kim leads off first with 1 away.
Nope, that's off the plate.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Foul ball there. And ball four, two aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
2 on, 1 out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Nice stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Here's Betts.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one finds the zone, and 1-1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the third and final game of the series. Next one misses. 2-1. And Mookie takes.
1 strike.
Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. The pitch. And there's the ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 runs in. Now a long throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 2.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
First and second. 2 outs. Will Smith to the plate. 9th in the National League at RBIs. Just missed.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's in.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, and towing the slab in this one, big Tyler Glasnow. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Lindor, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Glasnow, ready and deals. Fastball in for a strike. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt. That's to third. Muncy tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Mark Vientos.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And there's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
On the ground. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Gets the call. And that's strike 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's Pete Alonso. Right now 6th in the National League in home runs. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 13th home run of the season, and they tack on 3. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Outside low, ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez makes the grab, and that is that. A Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And we're back. Leading off, Michael Conforto.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Holmes back to work. Just missed. On the ground to first. Alonso steps on the bag. 1 out in the second.
Batting up, the center fielder, number 25, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Makes the grab for the second out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Fly to left his first time.
Ball 1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got
1-1.
such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Caught him looking for the K. Dodgers go down quietly. They're down 3-2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boog.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Next pitch misses way outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That clips the zone. 3-2 now.
I got 3-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Top half of the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's just foul. That one fouled off. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one way inside.
2 strikes. The count is full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. The walk and a run scored his first time. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he breaks his bat. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next is Dodgers, the third baseman, Matt.
Here's Muncy to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
There's the strike to the knees. 0-1. Kim, the runner at second with one away. That one misses, and that is ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
To the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Mookie to hit. Walked his first time.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. And that's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clay Holmes won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Paul Blackburn comes on now.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Golden opportunity right here. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that one ripped to left. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-3.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Lindor out to first. And they get the out on Smith. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Francisco Lindor.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Here's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's Jesse Winker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Winker needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000.
Line drive, base hit. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-4.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Juan Soto. First time up was a pop out. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So up next, Mark Vientos. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
And there's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Alonso, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Tied at 4.
Ball inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The next pitch misses. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now tied 4-4. 3 innings in the book on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And there's 1 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Edman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2016. Swing and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the lineup, and next for LA, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Edman, the base runner at first with 1 out. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Foul ball, still 0-2. Slides, but it gets by him. Edman around second. Can't glove it cleanly. Coming home. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. And it's now 5-4.
Back-to-back base hits. That was a really close one down the line. Just barely kept it fair, but did a great job of turning on that inside pitch and ripping it for a double.
Here's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. On the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Shohei Ohtani digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's off the mark. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2
Runner at
strikes,
second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Stays alive. And downstairs. Out to short. Lindor handles, throws to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The 2-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-0. That one missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's ball 3.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's out to center field. Edman settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman.
Now, Ronnie Mauricio. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Way high.
1.
2 down, nobody
0-1, no
on.
strike.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just
0-2.
missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking
strike.
all the way. See if he'll walk you.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Glasnow picks the first.
Safe.
Mauricio dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Mets strand 1. They trail it 5-4. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Blackburn back to work. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. Ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jose Buto preparing to come on if needed. Minter, the lefty, warming up as well. A little bit low.
Ball 2.
And the count is 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one's spoiled, and The count now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Mookie now. That's a strike. Man at second. On the ground to third. Vientos. One away here in the 5th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Man on second, 2 down. Goes down looking. 1 left for LA as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back here at Citi Field, and now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. There's a strike, and you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. The shortstop takes the ball.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2-2 now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
0-1.
Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Juan Soto now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 outs. Fought off foul. That misses. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's down and away. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia up and loosening in the pen. Yates getting loose as well. So now 1-2. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is outside. Good eye in that spot. Pete Alonso, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Glasnow, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
That one not close. 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Just missing there. And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That's down and in. And that's outside. And it's 2-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. Just missed. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So the lineup flips over. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been.
Alonso. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. Clips the corner. Strike 1. In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching down, makes the catch. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left on base. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 4. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Banda getting cranked up as well. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. There's a strike at the knees. Yates, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 out, base is empty. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
So digging in, Ronnie Mauricio. He is struck out and he is walked. That's off the inside corner.
Inside.
Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hernandez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Minter, a 6-foot lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And that one is downstairs, and the count even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Here comes Max Muncy. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Nice grab. The throw. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead at 5-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Blake Trinan on for the 30th time this year. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Ball one to Taylor. Right through there for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one at 95 missed up top. Now 2 balls and a strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses. And now it's 3-2. Francisco Lindor in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 3.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And that's in there for strike 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Runner takes off. In there safely.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Lindor swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Squirts away a little bit. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Next pitch misses, and the count's full.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That's in there. Strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And this game is tied in the seventh.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Alex Vesia into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that fourth time and do damage because he's that good.
Lindor back in there. Close, but call the ball. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss as he was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's a ball. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Snap throw to first. Lindor back in there. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. Got him swinging. And that is the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. 8th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5.
You working with, 'cause I got a lot. Now you can try, but you never really tank for me, 'cause I'm a soul in it, baby, don't break in me.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dedniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And that one is inside ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz getting loose out there. Buto also getting ready. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next pitch is downstairs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Slow roller to third. On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith, 0 for 3 in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Just missed. This one popped up right side. Alonso under it. 2 away down. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nimmo makes the grab on the run. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Garcia back to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the air, left field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Out to center. Edman in position. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Brandon Nimmo.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. This ball game still tied 5-all. We go to the ninth, and now Tommy Edman. That misses, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto gets under it. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, known for his late inning heroics. Hard hit right side. Mauricio with the throw to first, and Freeman is retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. That one misses. Ball 1. And that one pulled foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Well, that's pretty much the last thing you're looking to do with 2 outs and the bases empty. You have the opportunity to be really aggressive with that hitter. You don't want to wake up an offense, and you don't want to give a team an extra out.
That one hit to right. And it falls. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power. First offering, and it just misses. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Ohtani up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Check swing, and he went. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And fouled off. Misses inside, and a full count now. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. There's a strike to Mookie.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
On the ground right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1, 2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mets 5. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. And that drops in for a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Inside, just missed. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Scott, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
In the air, left side. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
So last chance for the Mets. Francisco Lindor now at the plate. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the
swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 7-5 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You hear me, your haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I run land with acres. You baby, crush your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Fill a tent, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till you drop.
City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, we just spilling blood. Everybody tough, so they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush, never going up. All I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. A couple in their head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up. Like the club, after that go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back. Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside gray. I'm a real beach boy, come round my way. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that, hope you watching your back.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press of the button, I open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to live controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own, but so does my necks. Praying for my solar plexus, ready to paint and it's punching, it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist, hitting from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the seams how I be preferring my Venice. And Wellington black of the mineral sentence, and I was apprentice and under a villain. Fist full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to kill this new grilling. The income the car from Shibuya Connect. The look in my closet, it's more than a ceiling. Nice to pick his hand down, it's hard to explain. The rush of the feeling, I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choke, I call it the trail. Bent over the time, I'm on us and fell. Cloaking the vice on the walls, it look like a beaver. It's really a ghost in the shell. It's brioche, toast in the world. The terrapin butter, moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci cops. I still cannot look at the city, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score on the play and set up another. Take off for 2, I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buffs. Give me a second. Don't really matter the Lord. Yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Snuggle hotel after candle at dinner to bring the